Day number 9. Warm up. 2 to 3 rounds. Scorpion with the paws laying on your belly. Cat camel, get some movement through the spine. Pass-throughs if you have a PVC, if not shoulder circles. And then shoulders taps. Demo in a second. For today's strength, 3 sets of max reps tempo push-ups. All right, so you're gonna go down 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, push up. That is 1. Okay, you can hit no less than 5. If you cannot do at least 5, scales below. If you can do more than 15, stop there. If you can do more than 15, put a weight on your back for God's sake, all right? You're gonna do 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, push up. That is 1. You're gonna do as many as you can, and then let's say you get to 12, 2, 3, push up. Rep 12, that's it, you can't get any more. You're gonna hold the last rep onto a max plank on your hands, all right? Tuck that rib cage in. Don't let those hips sag to the floor. Squeeze the belly, keep it tight. Spicy meatball here, okay? You're gonna do 3 seconds down, as many reps as possible with a max of 15 and a minimum of 5. You're gonna rest 2 to 3 minutes after each set. If you cannot get at least 5, you're gonna scale to a 3-second negative. So you're just gonna only lay down 1, 2, 3. You're just gonna lay down and then just kind of peel yourself up to another plank. 1, 2, 3. You're gonna go until you can't maintain that 3-second negative or until you hit 10 reps. But I want you guys to work on keeping them tight, all right? Again, go weighted if you're doing 15 reps at least. Demo those in a second. So one more time through. Max reps, 3-second down. Last rep, push yourself up, hold in a plank. Again, if you're doing the bridge, let's say you get to rep 8 and you're struggling, 2, 3, push up, bridge up, and then hold into the plank, all right? That will be the strength. 3 sets, rest 2 to 3 minutes between attempts. For the Metcon, we got some core work. 4 sets or 4 times through. This would be a great one if you have a partner. Grab your spouse, grab your kids, whatever it is. Get somebody to do this one with you if you want. You're gonna do 2.5 minutes of work, 2.5 minutes off. So 4 rounds of 5 total minutes, should be 20 total minutes. In that 2.5 minute window, you're gonna perform a 40 to 60 second plank, preferably on your elbows because you just did a bunch of push-up work on your hands. Your hands are probably fried. So you're gonna do those on your elbows so you can isolate your core a little bit more. If you wanna make it tough, you can go on a medicine ball, or if you really wanna make it spicy, you can do a hollow hold, all right? Hollow hold is gonna be really tough. There's no RX plus, it's all the same. If you're gonna do a hollow hold, you can do 1 of 2 things. Just go as long as you can and get 40 to 60 seconds, or you can kind of accumulate it. So let's say you get like a 25-second hold, you drop for 5 seconds, and then you jump up and get another 40-second hold. That can be something you can do too, but I don't want you guys getting up and down every other 5 seconds if you're gonna do hollow. In that case, just do a plank. You're gonna do the 40 to 60 second plank or hollow. Immediately into 15 sit-ups. After your 15 sit-ups, if you're feeling spicy, you can bump that up to 20. All right, so you're gonna do the sit-ups right after the plank or the hollow. And in the remainder of that 2.5 minute window, I don't care how much time you have left, you're gonna do as many heel taps in that remaining window, and that is your score. You're gonna have 4 separate scores to write down. So add them up, or modify scoring, we'll have 4 scores to add. You'll put in each round. Movement demo. I'm getting fast at this. Warm up. By the way, I'm doing these all in one day, so I'm not wearing the same clothes over and over. You're gonna do 2 to 3 rounds. Scorpions with the paws on your belly. Arms slightly higher than shoulder height. Roll the shoulder into the floor. Opposite foot across the body. Try to get the front part of that shoulder. Hold for a second. And then alternate. Roll the shoulder. Opposite foot across. Okay? 6 total reps there. After that, cat camel, hands and knees. Full spine extension, look up, and then full tuck the chin, spinal flexion. 5 reps. Pass through or shoulder circles if you have the PVC. Hit some pass throughs. If not, 10 shoulder circles forward, 10 back. Lastly, shoulder taps. Push up position, feet wide, hands close. Tuck the ribs, push the floor as hard as you can. Opposite hand, opposite shoulder. Not this. All right, keep it tight with control. All right. Strength, push-ups. Looking to make sure the shoulders are set to a good position and the elbows are staying back or at 45 degrees. No chicken winging, all right? You don't want your shoulders and your scap to shrug up to your ears, all right? We're losing control of the shoulder position. You need to set your shoulder blades kind of into a good position, almost like you would in a bench press where you're pushing yourself into the floor.
we need to make sure you keep your shoulders in a locked position. So if you feel your scap or your shoulder blades shrugging up or squeezing back, send me a video, or just do your best to keep them set with keeping a conscious thought that they don't want to be pulled back or shrugging up or slouching down. You're going to do a set of push-ups. Okay, we're going 3 Mississippi. This isn't 1, 2, 3. It's a full 1, 2, 3 push-up. 1, 2, 3 push-up. All right. Again, if you have a hard time, the negatives, same concept. You're just going to bridge yourself up. So if I'm doing the negatives, 1, 2, 3, peel up. 1, 2, 3, peel up. Okay. And then on the last rep, let's say I'm on rep number 9 and I'm really starting to struggle. 1, 2, 3, push up. I'm just gonna hold here, okay? Keep your feet close together. We'll make it harder on your core. Don't let your feet get way out here. That will compensate and it will not what we're looking to do, okay? Everything else, I believe that covers. Again, if you wanna add weight, you can put a weight on your back or wear a weight vest. That is the strength. Again, send me videos, a good little point of performance to give yourself is set your hands, when you're in your plank position, set your hands under your armpits. A lot of people will tend to let their arms get out in front of them and then do push-ups here. Think about bringing your hands under your armpits or directly under your ribs. So that way when I come down, my wrist is near my rib, as opposed to being out here, and then I have nowhere to go other than wide, not an ideal position. Metcon. Plank on your elbows, again, tuck the rib cage in, keep your elbows under the ribs, same concept, or hollow hold, refresher there. Pin the low back to the floor, bend the feet, shoulders off the ground. If this is too easy, straighten the legs, straighten the arms, but we need that banana position. 40 to 60 seconds, right into 15 sit-ups. And then heel taps, you're gonna lay on your back. Slight bend in the knees, so your heels are up. You're gonna pick your shoulders off the ground, so you are kind of in a hollow position, and you're gonna pivot your torso and tap the side of your foot or your heel. So it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And your score is the total, oh, it's gonna get spicy. Score is the total number of taps that you get. It's not per side, it's the total, okay? So plank or hollow, sit up, and then heel taps in the remainder. I believe that covers everything. At-home substitutions. Nothing really to substitute for the Metcon, unless you want to make your own workout. Otherwise, you guys can maybe do a bench press or a floor press for the push-up segment, and maybe shoot for about 10 to 15 reps with the slow negative. So do 3 sets of 10 to 15 on the way down. 3 seconds on the way down. All right, that should cover everything. Questions or concerns? Let me know.